Arcane is, but before that happens, what are your thoughts on Arcane as a whole?
I think it's probably one of like the best written shows I've ever come across, and I deeply regret not watching it sooner. Just because, oh my god, the cinematography, the animation, the entire storyline, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever witnessed.
I'm gonna completely agree with you there because they don't know about this, but I said it to you before. First of all, the animation itself is some of the most fluid, most detailed, most eye-dropping, gorgeous animation to ever be seen.
Mm,
Like simply, and it captures so much emotion, and you know, the characters' voices like just seem to fit them. Everything just seems to work in the show, pretty much.
yeah.
So, moving on. What are your thoughts on, who the best character is? I already know, but what are your thoughts?
You do. Yeah, I'm very vocal about this, so you already know. But Victor from Arcane, obviously, Victor, I think he is the best character in the entire show. What about you?
Me, it's definitely Echo, but I can see why Victor is really respected because he is a really close second to Echo. So, I mean, why does Victor resonate so much with you?
Well, for one, he just has a lot of importance within the plot of Arcane. He's an allegory to Jesus, which is fun.
You know?
Um, yeah, his disability isn't infantilized within the show's context, so that's cool. A lot of shows will kind of uh put their disabled characters either really high or on a really low pedestal, and it freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah, they
And
tend to either
yeah,
pity them or give them so much they just don't feel like a normal character anymore.
yeah, and I think Victor steps out of that kind of hierarchy of disabled people. Why do you like Victor so much? What separates him from the other characters in the show for you?
Well, you said Victor. If I am gonna talk about Victor just a little bit, Victor,
Oh, did I say Victor?
you did say Victor, but you know what? I'll give
Sorry.
him a little bit of credit real quick. Victor Victor is by far the best written character in Arcane, hands down. Close second is Jinx, but Victor, the subtle way that his story is told is just amazing. And the one scene where he was slowly running past all the boats when, as a small child, he was barely even able to keep up with his toy one is just an absolutely amazing piece of storytelling. And it's just, it's great.
Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, now let's actually move on to the character you want to talk about. Echo. What separates him from the rest of the characters in the show?
He's just a nice guy. He's a nice and cool guy. And I think that represents him as a whole, but that doesn't mean he's as simple as he seems. He is constantly striving to just better his community, which is always seen in a good light because human virtues just usually draw in viewers and just audiences in general because it has something to look up to. You're able to admire someone who's able to hold up these virtues so well. And Echo does that completely. He's smart, he's strong, he's tactical. He has pretty much the entire package. He's a whole package of a man, simply,